Hi everyone, Dark Shadow Plays here, and we're going to be taking a kind of a first look at a game that I played on stream very recently, actually last week, so by the time you're watching this it would have been a week ago, and possibly last night as well. It's going to be Mario Golf Super Rush on the Nintendo Switch. Now, the reason I'm taking not a first look at this, but a second look, is the fact that I actually really enjoyed playing this, and I've been playing it since then, quite regularly, so I'm going to be playing this a little bit offline and online as well. So if you do pop on my Twitch channel, link will be down in the description, you'll probably see me playing this and then switching over to Luck Be a Landlord, at least for the next week or so. So the reason this is so good is because A, it's a Nintendo game, and most first party Nintendo games are really good. There are some exceptions, of course, because they can take take ideas and spin some originality around them. Now, I'll explain where you get originality within golf very quickly. So, I'm going to pop into a quick hole here. I'm going to go standard golf. I'm going to go button controls. Just we'll do stroke play, take turns. Absolutely standard thing. And we'll have two people play. So it's just me against the computer. Now, I'm going to go down here and pick Toad because I quite like Toad. I've got my own character down there as well. We're just going to pick Toad and then a random CPU character. Each of those characters has their own kind of stats and specs and things as to why you might want to play them, and that's fine. We're going to go for the first rookie course as well, and we're just going to do 3 quick holes with everything is absolutely normal. I'm going to turn off special shots, and I will show those very soon. So, don't need to worry about all that, that's fine. We'll show you the controls later as we're actually playing. That screen is very bright. So, it's a golf game. Don't need to explain that too much. If you know golf, you know, I'm no Tiger Woods, but I'm fairly good at golf myself. I used to play back in school days, and I've done driving ranges and stuff a few times as well. But anyway, we're going to carry on.
Ready?
So when you start, you're starting off here on a par 4, so it's quite a long one, and Toad can actually drive it 208 yards. Top left, you've got the distance to the pin from where I'm standing as the crow flies, and the wind itself as well as 2 meters to the second to the right, so it's going to affect my ball travel as it goes there. So I will hit it 208 yards if I get it full 100% on the top of the bar, which you'll see on the right hand side there. And what I'll do is I'm just going to swing over to here, a little bit further actually, and I'm going to do a curved shot on this so you can see what that does. So press button again at the top, just going to give it a little bit of curl so it naturally comes around hopefully and doesn't go in the bunker at the end there. But it is in the rough. Oh no, it's in the bunker. Okay, well that was a failure. I should have put a little bit more spin on it. So my opponent then will take his shot and bang. And you would have seen there it would have said standard spin, so you can put top spin and backspin on your shots, so you can affect how the ball kind of travels as it rolls, or it does its run as it's called. So your shot in the air is called the carry, on the floor is called the run. There we go, that's quite a good shot from him. Straight on the greens, that's fine. So I'm now going to get on the green as well. So from here, 75 yards, I can stick it with an AW and we could be quite good. I will do that just there. Now mine curves slightly to the right, that's not a sex joke, and we just let that roll on the green. Now, that's not a bad shot actually, I could have gone over further to the left. So it curved that way on the bar because of how it was lying on the floor, and you get taught that in some of the tutorials. Now the air in this is a little bit weak when it comes to putting, so I'm fairly strong in that. So I can see there's no curves coming towards me or away from me, so I'm pretty sure that's flat. We just hit it straight, a little bit more power than we need to go to the hole, and we get a birdie. So despite the fact we got a bunker on the first shot there, yeah, we still did okay. And he's putted that? No, he's missed that as well. So we'll keep skipping. Come on. Right, he's got this one now. Finally, well done, Charlie. So he gets a bogey. Right, so we'll just go on through the next couple of holes here. Come on.
Ready?
There we go. Right, so again, 208 yards. The wind is coming towards me for 3 meters a second. We're going to go to there. I'm going to give it a bit of top spin this time with a double tapping the A button. And then, nice and on the fairway. Easy. Right, Chuck is probably going to do the same, although it looks like he's towards the bunker a little bit. Or towards the rough, I should say. And no, he's on the fairway, so that's fine. So he's a bit stronger than me, obviously he's a bigger character, which is absolutely fine. However, I'm only 103 yards from the pin. Wind is slightly towards me, so we will just account for that slightly. That's fine. We can also tap R and get some information about kind of elevation. So I know it's 5.4 feet below me. I work in feet and yards. I'm one of those people. So yeah, there's a bit of a dip. So I can probably... Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think that's okay. I can do this a little bit short. I should have done it a bit shorter than that, but I did put some backspin on it, and that is a perfect recovery there as well, so... I just dropped my controller because that was so good. Okay then. I've never done that before, so you get to see it here first. That was impressive. That is a poor shot from Chuck. Oh, he's on the green at least. I'll just wait for him to finish because I'm so awesome. Yeah, okay mate, carry on. Get in your hole! Right, there we go. So that's his second shot there, or sorry, par. I'm 3 under, he's 1 over. So I'm going to win this because there's only 3 holes to go. This will be the third. This one here is a par 3. So nice and straight on there. I could probably get this one straight in as well. That's... Yeah, I want to go there. Oh, that's going to be quite good as well. Let's just speed that forward a little bit. Oh, very close. 2 feet to the hole. So I'm pretty good at chipping apparently. Oh, that's terrible. You are on the fairway, but not on the green. So again, AI doesn't play it dangerously. I don't think there's any kind of difficulty levels on this, but as you get further into the holes, they do tend to get better at all their shots, driving, approach shots, and putting. So he's now saved his par. So again, I'm 3 under, he's 1 over, and I get a tap in because I'm that close. I don't even have to do a power bar. It's just there. Now 4 under. So that's your first 3 holes of this. So there are other courses and other ways you can play the game as well, which I will show you now, and this is where the game starts to differentiate itself. So 4 under, it's pretty good actually. Not bad for 3 holes. That eagle certainly helped me. Okay, so we're going to come back out. If we go back to the main menu here, I'm going to go back into play golf, and you'll notice on the left there is speed golf. So speed golf in this case is you hit the ball and you chase it, and everyone plays at the same time. So I'm going to do this again. Button controls. One controller. We're going to do best time. Fastest time wins. Actually, no, best. We'll go for highest score. And we'll just go 2 CPUs again. 3 players in total is fine. And this time I'm going to pick Waluigi. Wow. And then a couple of randomers. He's absolutely fine. I don't care who I play against. We're going to go Bonnie Greens, slightly more difficult course. Again, we'll go 3 holes, and we'll start at the 9th hole, just because... Oh no, the 10th hole, because that's the second half. Although they're all quite long. Let's see if we can get a decent mix of long and short. That should be fine. 14, 15 and 16 there should be good. Hang on. So, that's fine, we can't go back. Can we go back? No, we cannot. Okay. So this one is different. Everyone plays at the same time, and you have to run to catch your ball. It's important to understand that difference there. So, ready? I'm Waluigi, and I'm against Pauline, I think that is, and Mario himself. Right, so I need to go over here. And now we run. Oh, why did you stop? Right, so collecting coins refills your energy a little bit, collecting the heart refills it a lot. That was a really good shot actually, considering I hadn't even planned it. And then as you catch up to it, you just get to take your shot again, and I'm in. Now, this is where the game starts to differentiate itself a lot from other golf games and other games in its genre. Obviously, you have the whole fact of you're playing against people live. Every shot you take adds 30 seconds to your global time. So, like there, I've taken 2 shots, they've taken 4 each. They get an extra minute added to their time, as you can see here. So I took 23 minutes in total. I get an extra minute for the fact that I took 2 strokes. 1 minute 23, they've both got 2:36. And this is where I need to carry on going. So it's not about being birdies or eagles. It's about being efficient. So I'm going to go there. You'll also see I've got an energy bar underneath. Now I have to wait here because it's their turn first. Okay, so they've all taken their turn. I've chipped it a little bit to the right, but that's okay. I'm going to go this way, grab the energy on here. I have hit it the furthest, but that doesn't necessarily help me. So I just need to focus up. I'm going to go over here. Got a little bit of backspin on there. A little bit of a flying right as well. Each of those abilities that I'm setting off there, they have different effects against your opponents and yourself. I'll go in a bunker. That's actually going to be a bad shot. So if I change my shot type, what's that? Yeah, okay, that'll do, I think. We only just got up there.
Nice.
I can't get up. I couldn't get out of the bunker. So we've got a little bit of break to the left there, so I think about there should do. So it's a little bit more pressured. Is it a good shot? That is a good shot. It's a little bit more pressured, but it is it's decent, I think. This is an interesting addition to the game of golf. So we all took 4 strokes, 2 minutes for each of them. I was a little bit longer, so I've lost some time. In fact, now Pauline is in the lead, and I'm last. Okay, we're all on 4 points though. So this hole is where it's all gonna change, and this is a par 3. So I want to go over here. I'm going to hit my L because I've got a special shot then, and then I'm not too sure what happens with his one, but we will see. It's unaffected by wind, so I should have aimed it straight at the thing. 37.1 feet to go. There we go, that was quite nice actually, got me straight to the golf ball. I want to go back there. I don't want to go too hard. Is that in? Is that in? That is in. There we go. So I've putted first, I should say. Mario's on stroke 3, so he's already 30 seconds ahead. So is Pauline, so I've now won. In fact, Pauline's missed her third shot, and so has Mario, so they both get 4 shots. So they've got another minute on top of me then. And there we go. Now, there are still further modes within Mario Golf that I want to show you. So let's just show you this first of all. I should have 7 points at the end of this. Blink. Come on. Yeah, I did win by 1. Only by 1, because I did terribly on the second hole. But that is absolutely fine. Okay. So we'll go back to the main menu once more. And we will kick on to the next one here. So, go to play golf. We're going to go for battle golf. Button controls is fine. I'm one controller. We will go for 4 players, that's fine. And for this one, I'm going to go Yoshi. Turns balls into eggs on impact, so that makes them more difficult for the opponents to hit if I can hit their balls. So, 3 randoms is fine. There are 4 different modes. So there's rush countdown on, so that's what we were doing before, where you have to rush to things and stuff. Rush countdown off is the one I'm going to play, so it's more about making sure you're in the right place. There's technical as well, which puts other hazards in the way, but we'll play strategic just this time, because it is the easiest one. Well, not the easiest one, it's the most simple one to watch, I feel.
Ready?
Right, there's plenty of holes around, I just have to aim for one.
Go!
There's no wind, it is just me against the holes, essentially. Right, so there's other things around, like that chain chomp who's just knocked my ball. Ooh, here, come on, stop. I just need it to stop. That's a big break as well. Think about there. Okay, maybe not. A little bit uphill, that's fine. So I've only got 1 point. That's the first to 3. So Donkey Kong and Pauline have also got 3. There is a thwomp in the way, sort of. I just need to avoid pretty much everything and just go. Well, I thought that was in for a second then. And we are chipping. Oh, I thought that was in. Right, I've got to tap in. So we've now got 2. It's now down to us to get the last hole. So it's a little bit of a way away, but it is up. Luigi's got one now. We're all going for similar ones here, and it is uphill, and we've done it. Finished. So the first time I played that one, I had no idea what was going on, but the fact is there's multiple holes going on at the same time, as you can see on that map there, and you can aim for any of those pins, but when someone gets one of the pins, it disappears and the other players can't get it. And that's the important thing to remember on that one. So again, we win. So that one is interesting. I actually won that 3 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. We're going to go back to the main menu one more time. and I'm going to show you the last thing here. I'm not actually going to play this, I'm just going to talk you through this. So this is your golf adventure. This is the RPG element of Mario Golf. What is it? Mario Golf Super Rush. So you come in here, there's a big exposition thing at the front end of it, where you're aiming to enter a tournament. Mario is playing, and he's like the best of the best. And what I'll do here is I'll just show you really, if I can show you the... Well, there's a screen capture, I didn't want to do that. I've pressed the wrong button. So on the map here, we are at Ridge Rock Lake. In there, that's where the golf courses are. But as you can see on the map, there's a whole host of things on the left that I've not even uncovered yet. So I've got a long way to go in this before I can carry on. But there is also... there's another area where my camp is, my home base and stuff. So the idea being that you can unlock tournaments and things to play. So we'll play some XC standard round. And this is where one of the things I actually dislike about this game, and I'm not always going to be completely positive about games when I play them. If I do think there is something wrong, then I will say it. So 6 holes of standard XC golf. I'm not going to play all 6. I'll probably play 1 or 2 just so you can get an idea of it, and then I'll wrap up. Okay, that's fine. So XC is cross country essentially. There are a lot more elements in play here. But you are playing on your own mostly. There are ways you can play against other people, but mostly I've played on my own in this. So, again, there's multiple holes around, and I need to be sensible with how I'm actually shooting.
Nice shot.
So, again, you're running to get the ball though. So there's those rolling things in the way there that I need to be careful of, but they're out of my way now. There's also the tornadoes you would have seen on the right there, and in front of me. So when I get this in the hole, which will hopefully be in a second... Oh, I've smacked back to the right a little bit. There are ways I need to get from where I've left the ball to the next hole, and that means climbing up and going down. So you need to be intelligent with how you're actually playing the game. So I've gone quite close to the hole here, so that's good. We'll go a little bit left and just pot. You have a certain number of strokes in the top left hand corner that you can play, 30 strokes total for 6 holes, so you have less than 5 for each one. So here, it's now pointing me towards the next hole, kind of, but I can spin around over here and I can go for this one. Probably not the best one to go for, but if I just deal with this one so you can see it, we'll go over here a little bit, put some backspin on.
Nice shot.
Okay, and I need to run here. Hopefully my shot is going to be good enough, fall down, and then I get caught in a tornado. Doesn't necessarily help me, but in some places it will, and it'll be the only way you can traverse around the environment. So you need to be very, very aware of that as you're looking at the map. Right, that's more braking to the left actually, so let's go about there. It's quite a long putt. I've missed by miles. Run up. And we're in, so that's our second one. I'll just see if I can get to a third one, because the third one is going to be the most difficult for me because it is the furthest one away, which is all the way over there. I can also try and get to there, but that's way, way far away. I mean, I can try. Let's give it a go. So I can aim it over here. I'm just going to hit it to what I think is the top of that hill there, then run. Whoops. So I've gone a little bit close to the wall there, but that's okay. So my hole is actually up there. If I go like this, and then if I click there and then pull back on the stick, it gives me a bit more loft. Not enough though, sadly, so that's never going to go up there. I now need to think about where I'm actually taking my next shot to. There's another hole over that side, which you can just see on the top right. I'm pointing at the screen, you obviously can't see it. If I go... Let's just see. Okay, we might be able to make that. Let's try. Obviously, a wood doesn't give you much loft, but it is up there. Ooh. Right, so we need to go and find our ball. Don't exactly remember where it is, but we do get the little peg that tells us where it was. So let's collect these coins if we can. Try and get some energy back. If you stop running, of course, your energy comes back a little bit. Come on. No, there's a hole over here. Why are you not facing to this one? In fact, how far is that one? 101 yards, that is almost perfect. Got a little bit of wind going that way, but it is further down, so I think that might be okay. It's actually a good shot. I will take that. Should have done a little bit of top spin though. Over here is our long putt. It's a good putt. Right. So that is Mario Golf Super Rush. There's a lot more to this game. Online play and all sorts of other things as well. Different play modes. It is well worth picking up if you do have a Switch. I would highly recommend it. Other than that, I'm going to leave this here. We'll see if I can get up to that uphill over there. Oh no, this one over here seems a bit better for me, because there's one right behind me. So if I go over here, I'm going to try and do a special shot. But I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe in the video description box down below. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video as much as I have making it, and I will see you for another episode of something soon as I careen my ball down a cliff.